sprayed about 2.5 weeks ago. Then we sprayed about a week after that. The idea today is to till everything up, get everything disc, loosen the gravel up, and then we're gonna plant our seeds. So same system as last year. I really don't need to go too crazy into it. We are using the Copeland Dirtworks accessories again. Cultivator, we got a disc, we got a rake, we got even a big plow if we really want to level some stuff off. But every year, this process should get easier, and I think that's what we're gonna find. So I'm gonna put this on first. This really just loosens up all the gravel. It's the only thing that really digs in, more than a couple inches. And then we'll see, based on how well it digs up, we'll see what accessory we put on next. So onto the 3-point. Same thing as last year. We have it rigged up into the vehicle on an on-off switch, so we can be driving and raise and lower it, which is really nice. And yeah, again, just simple. So. The disc won't take long. Last year we didn't use the disc as much just because it needed to be really ground up. This year, because everything's a little more loose, we got 4, 5, 6 inches of just nice loose dirt. The disc is really going to help kind of get things into lanes. Not necessarily rows, but lanes that should make it all even and nice. So swap it out. The 3-point's pretty easy. Just 3 pins and we got ourselves a disc. So. Actually, one of my favorite parts that we did last year was seeding. Seeing everything come alive, it's freaking sweet. We only have a little under an acre here. I think it's like 0.89 or something like that. I did a little thing on HuntStand and calculated the square footage. So this right here is a 22,000 square foot, about a half acre. I got 2 bags, so I think going a little bit over is good. And that's going to be kind of the main thing for more of our late season stuff, meaning end of October and November when those turnips start growing. Yes, they'll be able to gnaw on the greens too, but we actually have a clover we're going to plant for the main thing here. This is a kill plot. It isn't big enough to have a late season food. Pat didn't recommend we put anything like beans or corn or anything because they would just feed it out instantly. Between our clover and our turnips, we should have kind of that really easy growth right away for early bow season and all the way up until even late bow season until we start getting frost. And then these turnips are really going to turn on too. So I think it's kind of a good mix of both. Yeah, let's get to it. Alsic, I'm gonna probably pronounce that wrong, but Alsic clover, we'll call it that. And yeah, enough to cover. Again, we did like an acre and a quarter, acre and a third, I think it was, something like that. I don't care if we over plot a little bit. I'm okay with that. I'd rather have it come in too thick than too thin. And again, right now it's more dependent, I think, moisture and stuff too. So the more seeds I have down, the less, or the more likely, we're gonna have a good yield. So throw this in the bag. We're gonna throw it right on top, pretty much everywhere we did with the turnips, and go from there. All right, last but not least, we need to go back over with the rake. A lot of those seeds are just kind of sitting on top. If we can turn them up, next time it rains, it'll create an inch and a half. It's almost like you're bearing each seed. So pretty much just go back and forth, just like you're mowing your lawn. Make stripes. The idea is that we're just gonna kind of, again, hide those seeds, get them out of the direct sunlight. And again, any luck, we'll have some rain tonight. So last step, and we're done. May or may not have gotten a little dusty, but we're done. I mean, look, completely different from this morning when we got here. Kind of levels things off. I think year after year after year, it's just going to become a heck of a lot more of a level surface, which is exciting because the more efficient we can get into planting, the better yields, all that. Hopefully, the more deer we have coming through. So hopefully the next time I have to come back will probably be to either overseed on the current stuff that's growing, or to water, for irrigation. I do have an idea of how we're gonna do that this year, if we do get a dry spell like we did last year, but it's supposed to rain tonight, even though it doesn't look like it. Supposed to get some showers and thunderstorms here tonight. And overall, it's been a pretty wet year, so I'm hoping that kind of continues. Until next time. Looking into, the next episode, we get to dive into food plot number 2. This is something we've worked on for a long time, everything from placement to, what we're gonna plant there to, when we coordinate when we're gonna do it. A lot of moving pieces, but it's the bulk of the next phase of this property, and it's something I'm really looking forward to.